Yo, what's going on, yo guys? It's your boy Reddy here, and in today's video, I'll explain how the bounty system works in Demon Blade. I am really hoping that this information I'm giving is very accurate, because after searching and searching for information about this, I couldn't find nothing. But then I had a deep thought and ask myself this question. If the game looks like Blox Fruits, if it acts like Blox Fruits, and it even smells, and it have similar features as Blox Fruits, would the bounty system be the same as Blox Fruits? So after I did research on the bounty system on Blox Fruits, I came to a conclusion that yes, it is quite the same. And I'm gonna tell you why. So yesterday I went to the player versus player mode. That mode is chaotic. Oh my god, I keep getting jumping there. I would attack one person and then next you know, two other people joining in to just to jump. But anyways, so I was going against this guy and he had $1 million bounty. So I killed him. But I noticed that he still has $1 million bounty on his head. And my bounty also didn't rise up. So I'm like, why is that the case? Well, here's some information I found about the Blox Fruit bounty system. So here it states that it says the max level, which is in Blox Fruits, is 2,550. That's the max level in Blox Fruits. It says player can only gain bounty from another player if their level difference is less than 25% lower or higher than their level. For example, if a player is level 2,550, they can only gain bounty from players level 1913 and up. This means that a player at a level 2040 will have the widest possible range of levels they can kill to get bounty, which is in the range of 1530 to 2550. Now everything making so much sense to me. So my max level is 2,000. So the guy I killed, he had a higher bounty than me. He had $1 million bounty on him, but I ended up killing him. And you know, I killed him easily, but that's due to the fact because he is a lower level than me. So in my conclusion, I have to kill players that is either my level or around my level, basically. So now this is an estimation of numbers that we came to a conclusion. I was trying to contact the devs, but they'll never hit me back up about how to get my bounty up. So I asked other players. So of course I went to the Discord and I had chatted up with this one person. Shout out to him. I can't really say his name. I'm Ori or something like that. But basically what he's telling me is, so I told him I guess I have to kill around 1,700 to 2,000 levels, I guess. And then he stated that his guess would be 1,500 and plus. He might be able to get away with. But he said, but 1,700 to 2,000 is a death. And he said that's why he stopped leveling at 1,700, because he know the higher he gets, the more like it's gonna be more difficult to raise his bounty, because the people around his level, because if you're 2,000 like me, you have to literally find somebody around the range of 1,700 or 2,000. So an estimated guess for this, for if you're a max level, you have to probably kill players around, we're gonna just stick with 1,500 to 2,000. That's the estimated number we're going to give. And anybody below 1,500, so let's say you were in the 1,400 range of level. So the levels you have to kill is, you have to kill someone around your level, or you can kill someone higher. So if you're like a 1,400, right, your levels would probably have to be if I do an estimated guess, I would have to say 800 to 1,400, I guess. And of course the lower levels, they have to stay in their range like 100 through 800. This is an estimated guess, okay? This is all estimated, all right? Now let's move over to the next statement we have here about blocks fruits. Now, it says here, the bounty could be earned by killing basic enemies, capping out 250,000. That's for blocks fruits, okay? Players cannot gain bounty from basic enemies when they have more than 250,000 bounty. Players can only continue earning bounty by killing bosses or killing other players around the same level as the player. And it states here, if a player dies from a level 1400 NPC, they lose 1400 bounty. If a player dies from an NPC, they will lose bounty equivalent to the enemy's level. Okay, so in the case for Demon Blade, so if you kill NPCs right, and the highest bounty level you can achieve is 500,000, and that's it. After you reach 500,000 killing NPCs, that's the highest your bounty can go, okay? So once you reach 500,000, you have to kill other players with the same amount of bounty you have, right? But remember, you also have to kill players around your level. So you can't really tell if they're around your level. You just gonna have to guess. These people, they 500,000 bounties, but that's cool and all, but they could be lower than me. They could, like, their level could be like literally lower than me. They could be in a range of 1400 bounty. I mean, in a range of 1400 levels. So I can't kill them. I mean, I can kill them, but you know, if I do, I won't gain nothing from it, and they won't lose anything because they're too low of a level for me. So yeah, if you kill bosses, they give you more bounties, and you can reach 500,000 bounty in no time. But after 500,000, man, you're gonna have to just kill other players around your level. Literally, you have to kill players around your level. So just like I stated earlier, yeah, you have to kill players around your level or higher, okay? If you want to upgrade your bounty, guys, I would highly recommend you go to player versus player, because most likely you'll find players around your level in there. So good luck with that, okay? This guy right here, he's a level 105. So if I die to this NPC, I will lose 105 bounty. That's how much bounty points I will lose if I die to him, okay? Now I'm a criminal. Okay, now that I'm at 500,000, now I can't rank up anymore. As you can see, I killed them, but my bounty still stayed the same. So that just proves that in this game, once you reach 500,000, you can't rank up anymore after killing the NPCs. You just have to go and kill other players around your level. Okay, now let's move over to the next statement. It states here, it should be noted that the higher a player's bounty, the more they will lose if they die. So the higher the bounty you got, the more you will lose. It says if you kill a player for 2.5 million through 3.99 million, the bounty that you earn is the same as the bounty that they lose. For this one, it says for 4 million and plus, they will lose double the bounty you get from them. The most bounty that can be lost is 37,500, while the most that can be gained is 17,850. You got somewhere near 10 million, 5 million, whatever. You will lose double that. And the players that kill you, once again, if they kill you and you're around their level, and they can make double that as well, their bounty will increase. So like if I kill somebody that's like a 5 million right now, and I'm at 510,000. So for my estimated guess, I'll probably be like 700,000 bounty. Okay, another statement, which we already covered. It says bounty can also be earned by killing other players around the same level as the player. This is the only way to obtain a higher bounty score than 2.5 million, okay? And of course, if you get killed by another player, they will lose your bounty depending on how much they have, and the other player will earn bounty depending on how much the other player lost, okay? And then it said if the player leaves the game with combat still logged the next time you join back, it will say your combat logged the last time you played, your bounty has been penalized. So that's the case for blocks fruits, but in this case for Demon Blade, if your thing says in combat, like right here, and if you're fighting somebody, in combat, and if you leave the game, you will lose your bounty. You will still lose it. So I advise you to not leave the game. So if you leave the game, it doesn't even matter. You will still lose your bounty. All right, and that covers up how to increase your bounty. Hopefully you guys understand. I know it might be still kind of hard to understand, but it's somewhat understandable how it works. Okay, it almost works the same as the Blox Fruit bounty system, okay? Because this game did take a lot of inspiration from Blox Fruits. All right, so let's go ahead and move over to the bounty titles. So if you're a demon slayer, like you're just a slayer, so here's all your bounty titles that what it does. So we got the novice slayer. We had to have 500,000 bounty and get you a 5% player versus player damage buff. Okay, then we got the shadow hunter and have a bounty of 1 million. You get 6% player versus player damage buff, and for the bounty of 2 million, you get 7% player versus player damage buff. And you got the blade acolyte. You had a 3 million bounty, which gives you 8% player versus player damage buff. Then 4 million, 9% player versus player damage buff. All right, so from this point forward, we're not gonna say player versus player damage buff. We're gonna give you the percentage. Okay, we got the elite exorcist. All right, then the bounty of 5 million gets you 10%. Then $6 million bounty gives you 11%. And then the $7 million bounty will give you 12%. We got the Demon Bane, a bounty of 8 million gets you 13%. 9 million bounty gives you 14%. All right, then we got the Master Slayer, bounty of 10 million gets you 15%. Bounty of 15 million gets you 18%. Then we got the Shadow Master, bounty of 20 million, 21%. Then bounty of 25 million is 24%. Okay, then we got the Pillar Trainee, bounty of 30 million gets you 27%. Then a bounty of 35 million gets you 30%. Then we got the pillar. And then bounty of 40 million gets you 33%. And you got the Solar King. And a bounty of 45 million gets you 40%. All right, let's go ahead and move over to the demon title. Criminal, which I am right now. Get you a bounty. So the 500k, so 5%. Player versus player damage. And then Cold Blooded, bounty of 1 million gets you 6%. 2 million bounty gets you 7%. Then you got the Serial Killer, your bounty 3 million, 8%. Then the bounty of 4 million is 9%. Then you got the Devil, bounty 5 million, 10%. Then the 6 million is 11%. Then the 7 million is 12%. They got the Desire Apostle, bounty of 8 million, 13%. Bounty of 9 million, 14%. K Master Demon, then 10 million is 15%. 15 million is 18%. Then you got the Whispering Adapt, then bounty of 20 million, 21%. Then 25 million, 24%. Then you got the Demon Duke, and you gotta have a bounty of 30 million, 27%. And then 35 million is 30%. And you got the Fallen Monarch, and the bounty of 40 million give you 33%. And then you got the Abyss, and you have to reach 45 million and get you 40%. So the max level bounty, I'm guessing from here, is 45 million. And that's all the titles and things that you guys need to know. And you know, you can go to player versus player servers to find players with higher bounties that you can kill if you want to, if you guys do want to upgrade these bounties. And as you can see, I got low level bounties in here, so I know they're way lower level than me, so I won't even try to tempt. As you can see, he got an 823,000 bounty, but then again, I don't know his level, so his level might be lower than mine, or it could be the same route. It could be the same as mine's, or, you know, a little bit lower, but it's not too low. He's like around my level, okay? But anyway, guys, hope you guys do find this video helpful, and go ahead, upgrade your bounties if you want to be a player versus player type of guy and want to raise your bounties. And that will conclude today's video. I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Make sure you give it a big thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.